Hi, this is Glenn Meter, and today I want to make a very important point about treating water in an emergency situation. When you find yourself in an emergency situation, having a supply of safe drinking water will become your top priority. But it's important you understand that you don't have to purify all your water to the same degree. I call this the hierarchy of water needs. So first, think about all the different uses for water. At the top of the list is drinking water for infants, newborns, young children, the elderly, and immune-compromised people. Do you remember the cryptosporidium outbreak in Milwaukee in 1993? Over 100 people died from that incident, and most of the deaths were the very young, the elderly, or people with compromised immune systems. Use only the highest purity water with absolute certainty of biological protection, or in other words, use distilled water or bottled water, if at all possible. Next, and still extremely important, is drinking water for adults. It's very important that you protect yourself from the different types of contaminants that can be in your water. This is especially true in an emergency situation because the infrastructure that keeps us safe can fail in an emergency, possibly allowing dangerous levels of biological, chemical, and even radioactive contaminants into your water. Again, you should use distilled water or bottled water. If your source water seems to be quite clean and there are no chemicals or heavy metals in the water, you may be able to drink water that has been properly boiled or chlorinated according to the Red Cross recommendations. But if possible, reserve your bottled water and distilled water for drinking. Water for cooking is also important because this water can be going into your body. So if you're going to be cooking soup, pasta, or vegetables directly in the water, this water will end up being consumed. So take care to have good quality water. Of course, always start with the cleanest water available, and as long as there are no chemicals or heavy metals in the water, prolonged boiling may be sufficient. If you are worried about the quality of your source water, you can filter the water first with a good filter. Also keep in mind that a good way to cook with water in this situation is to steam your food. Next comes water for hygiene purposes. It's important to wash your hands and other parts of your anatomy in order to keep clean and not spread germs. It's very important to use chlorine in this instance because chlorine has a residual disinfection effect. Start with the best water you have available, filter it or even boil it if needed, then add chlorine to the water in accordance with the Red Cross recommendations. Water for cleaning surfaces such as tables, dishes, cutlery, toilets, etc. is also very important because you may find yourself in unsanitary conditions. For example, your toilets may not flush. In this case, you want to use chlorinated water, but since you aren't consuming this water, you will be able to use a higher concentration of chlorine in this water. Below this video, I have some valuable links for you, and of course, we have a lot more free training available. So please click on the link below. See you on the other side.